Hello everyone, welcome back to Book Study with Anu. In today's video, we will discuss the question and answers of the class 10 English chapter 2 Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. So, let's begin. Part 1 Oral Comprehension Check. First question: Where did the ceremonies take place? Can you name any public buildings in India that are made of sandstone? समारोह कहाँ आयोजित किए गए थे? क्या आप भारत की किसी ऐसी सार्वजनिक इमारत का नाम बता सकते हैं जो बलुआ पत्थर से बनी हो? आंसर: The ceremonies took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheater formed by the Union buildings in Pretoria, the capital of South Africa. Leaders and dignitaries from many countries attended the ceremony to witness Nelson Mandela's inauguration as the first democratically elected President of South Africa. Some famous public buildings in India that are made of sandstone are Red Fort, Rashtrapati Bhavan, Parliament House and India Gate in New Delhi. Second question: Can you say how 10th May is an autumn day in South Africa, or why is 10th May 1994 important for South Africa? क्या आप बता सकते हैं कि दक्षिण अफ्रीका में 10 मई को शरद ऋतु का दिन क्यों कहा गया है? आंसर: Yes, 10th May is an autumn day in South Africa because the country is located in the southern hemisphere. The seasons in the southern hemisphere are opposite to those in the northern hemisphere. Therefore, when it is summer in India, it is autumn in South Africa. Nelson Mandela mentioned this to describe the pleasant weather on the day of his inauguration as the first black president of South Africa on 10 May 1994. This day was not only a beautiful autumn day but also a historic day because it marked the end of apartheid and the beginning of a new democratic era in South Africa. Next, third question. At the beginning of his speech, Mandela mentions an extraordinary human disaster. What does he mean by this? What is the glorious human achievement he speaks of at the end? Or what does Mandela refer to as an extraordinary human disaster? अपने भाषण की शुरुआत में नेल्सन मंडेला ने एक असाधारण मानवीय आपदा का उल्लेख किया है. इससे उनका क्या तात्पर्य है? इस आपदा का शानदार मानवीय उपलब्धि से क्या संबंध है? CBSE 2020. Answer: At the beginning of his speech, Nelson Mandela calls apartheid an extraordinary human disaster. During apartheid, black people were treated badly because of the color of their skin. They did not have equal rights and suffered for many years. At the end of his speech, Mandela calls the end of apartheid a glorious human achievement. South Africa became a free and democratic country where all people got equal rights. Thus, ending apartheid and bringing freedom to all people was the glorious human achievement. Next, fourth question. What does Mandela thank the international leaders for? मंडेला अंतर्राष्ट्रीय नेताओं का धन्यवाद क्यों करते हैं? आंसर. Nelson Mandela thanks the international leaders because they came from different countries to attend his inauguration ceremony. Their presence showed that the whole world supported South Africa's struggle against apartheid. They stood by the people of South Africa during their fight for freedom, equality, and justice. Mandela expressed his gratitude because their support encouraged the nation and welcomed South Africa back into the international community as a free and democratic country. Next, fifth question. What ideals does he set out for the future of South Africa? मंडेला दक्षिण अफ्रीका के भविष्य के लिए कौन से आदर्श प्रस्तुत करते हैं? आंसर. Nelson Mandela sets out the idea of freedom, equality, peace, justice, and democracy for the future of South Africa. He dreams of a country where all people, black and white, live together in harmony with equal rights and equal opportunities. He wants South Africa to be free from poverty, discrimination, and oppression. He also hopes that every citizen will enjoy a life of dignity, security, and happiness. This is the future he wants for South Africa. Next, part 2, oral comprehension check. First question. What do the military generals do? How has their attitude changed and why? सैन्य जनरलों ने क्या किया? उनका रवैया कैसे बदल गया और क्यों? आंसर. The military generals saluted Nelson Mandela and showed him great respect at the inauguration ceremony. Earlier, they had supported the apartheid government which treated black people unfairly. After South Africa became a democratic country, they accepted the new government and became loyal to it. Their attitude changed because they realized that democracy, equality, and peace were more important than racial discrimination. Second question. Why were two national anthems sung? दो राष्ट्रीय गान क्यों गाए गए? Answer. Two national anthems were sung to show respect and equality to both black and white South African. Khosi Sikelel e Africa was the anthem of the black people, while Die Stem was the anthem of the white people. Singing both anthems showed that the new South Africa belonged to all its people. It was a symbol of unity, peace, and national reconciliation. Next, third question. How does Mandela describe the systems of government in his country? First, in the first decade, and second, in the final decade of the 20th century. मंडेला अपने देश की सरकार की व्यवस्थाओं का वर्णन कैसे करते हैं? पहली दशक में और 20वीं शताब्दी के अंतिम दशक में. आंसर. First, in the first decade of the 20th century, the white people created a system of racial domination called apartheid. Black people were denied freedom, equality, and basic human rights. They were treated unfairly because of the color of their skin. Second, in the final decade of the 20th century, apartheid came to an end. South Africa became a democratic country where people of all races had equal rights. A government chosen by all the people was formed, which bringing freedom, justice, and equality. Fourth question: what does courage mean to Mandela? मंडेला के अनुसार साहस का क्या अर्थ है? आंसर: According to Mandela, courage is not the absence of fear but the victory over it. A brave person is not someone who never feels afraid. A brave person is someone who feels fear but still controls it and does the right thing. Mandela himself showed courage by fighting against apartheid, even though he faced many difficulties and spent many years in prison. Next, fifth question: which does he think is natural to love or to hate? मंडेला के अनुसार कौन सी बात स्वाभाविक है, प्रेम करना या घृणा करना? आंसर: According to Nelson Mandela, love is more natural than hate. He says that no one is born hating another person because of the color of their skin, background, or religion. People learn to hate as they grow up. If they can learn to hate, they can also be taught to love. Mandela believed that love, kindness, and understanding bring people together and help build a peaceful and united society. Part 3: Oral Comprehension Check. First question: what twin obligations does Mandela mention? मंडेला किन दोहरी जिम्मेदारियों का उल्लेख करते हैं? आंसर: Nelson Mandela says that every person has two obligations in life. The first obligation is towards his family, such as his parents, wife, and children. The second obligation is towards his people, society, and country. He says that under the apartheid system, it was very difficult for a black person to fulfill both duties because they were denied freedom and equal rights. Therefore, he decided to work for the freedom of his people. Second question: what did being free mean to Mandela as a boy and as a student? How does he contrast these transitory freedoms with basic and honorable freedoms? एक लड़के के रूप में और एक विद्यार्थी के रूप में मंडेला के लिए स्वतंत्र होने का क्या अर्थ था? वे इन अस्थायी स्वतंत्रताओं की तुलना मूलभूत और सम्मानजनक स्वतंत्रताओं में से कैसे करते हैं? CBSE. Answer: as a young boy, Mandela thought freedom meant playing with friends, running in the fields, swimming in the river, and doing what he liked. As a student, he thought freedom meant choosing his career, earning money, and living independently. Later, he realized that these were only temporary freedoms. True freedom means having equal rights, dignity, justice, and the freedom to live without fear or discrimination. He understood that real freedom is possible only when everyone in the country is free. Third question, does Mandela think the oppressor is free? Why or why not? क्या मंडेला मानते हैं कि अत्याचारी स्वतंत्र हैं? क्यों या क्यों नहीं? Answer, no. Mandela does not think that the oppressor is truly free. He says that a person who takes away another person's freedom becomes a prisoner of hatred, fear, and prejudice. Such a person loses kindness and humanity. The oppressed person loses freedom, while the oppressor loses his humanity. Therefore, Mandela believes that both the oppressor and the oppressed are not truly free. Only when everyone has equal rights and freedom can a society become truly free. Next, thinking about the text. First question, why did such a large number of international leaders attend the inauguration? What did it signify? The triumph of उद्घाटन समारोह में इतने अधिक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय नेता क्यों आए? इससे किसकी विजय का संकेत मिलता है? आंसर, मेनी इंटरनेशनल लीडर्स केम टू अटेंड नेल्सन Mandela's inauguration because it was a very important and historic event. They wanted to honor Mandela and support the people of South Africa. Their presence showed that the whole world welcomed South Africa as a free and democratic country. It signified the victory of freedom, democracy, equality, and justice over apartheid and racial discrimination. Second question, what does Mandela mean when he says he is simply the sum of all those African patriots who had gone before him? जब मंडेला कहते हैं कि वे अपने से पहले आए सभी अफ्रीकी देशभक्तों का ही रूप है, तो उनका क्या अर्थ है? आंसर, मंडेला means that he became successful because of the hard work and sacrifices of many African patriots before him. Many brave men and women fought against apartheid. They suffered in prisons, faced torture, and even gave their lives for the freedom of their country. Mandela says that he is the result of their courage and sacrifice. He wanted to continue their work and serve his country. Question 3. Would you agree that the depths of oppression create heights of character? How does Mandela illustrate this? Can you add your own examples to this argument? क्या आप इस बात से सहमत हैं कि उत्पीड़न की गहराइयाँ चरित्र की ऊंचाइयाँ पैदा करती हैं? Answer, yes, I agree with this statement. Difficult situations make people stronger, braver, and more determined. Nelson Mandela explains that the long years of apartheid produced many great leaders like Oliver Tambo, Walter Sisulu, Chief Luthuli, Yusuf Dadoo, Bram Fisher, and Robert Sobukwe. These leaders sacrificed their comfort and even their freedom to fight for justice and equality. They did not give up despite facing prison, torture, and hardships. Their courage and determination became stronger because of oppression. Good examples from India are Mahatma Gandhi, Lala Lajpat Rai, Jawaharlal Nehru, Chandrasekhar Azad, Sardar Bhagat Singh, and many more. They faced many difficulties during the freedom struggle but continued to fight for India's independence. Their courage and determination inspired millions of people. Thus, we can say that hard times often bring out the best qualities in people and help them become great leaders. Fourth question: how did Mandela's understanding of freedom change with age and experience? उम्र और अनुभव के साथ स्वतंत्रता के बारे में मंडेला की समझ कैसे बदली? आंसर: When Nelson Mandela was a young boy, he thought that freedom meant playing with friends, running in the fields, swimming in the river, and doing whatever he wanted. As a student, he believed that freedom meant choosing his career, earning money, getting married, and living a happy life. However, as he grew older, he realized that these were only personal or temporary freedoms. He saw that black people in South Africa were not free. They did not have equal rights, dignity, or justice. They were treated unfairly because of the color of their skin. Then Mandela understood that true freedom means equal rights, respect, justice, and freedom for everyone. He realized that he could not enjoy his own freedom while his people were suffering. Therefore, he decided to fight against apartheid and work for the freedom of all the people of South Africa. His understanding of freedom became broader and more meaningful with age and experience. Fifth question, it is very important. How did Mandela's hunger for freedom change his life? मंडेला को आज़ादी की भूख ने उनके जीवन को कैसे बदल दिया? आंसर: नेल्सन मंडेला's hunger for freedom completely changed his life. At first, he wanted only his own freedom, but as he grew older, he realized that his people were not free. Black people in South Africa were denied equal rights and were treated unfairly because of apartheid. This made Mandela dedicate his life to the struggle for freedom. He gave up his personal comfort and happiness to fight against injustice. He spent 27 years in prison, stayed away from his family, and faced many difficulties. However, he never gave up his dream of a free and equal South Africa. At the end, his struggle was successful. Apartheid came to an end and South Africa became a democratic country. Mandela became the first black president of South Africa. His hunger for freedom changed him from an ordinary man into a great leader who fought for freedom, equality, justice, and human dignity. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more.